Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to the Nitro Addiction. How's everybody doing tonight? I see we got people in the chats chatting it up. Start up here at the top. Grandma Vic, hello, how are you doing? Wife wasn't feeling the greatest. I don't know if she's going to be here tonight or not, but she may stop in and say hi. She says, oops, I think I'm the only one here. Yvette talking to herself. He was going to lock you in the puzzle factory. We're glad you're with us. It's always nice seeing people in here early waiting on me. And I don't try to make you guys wait, but it's awesome. What is going on, RPM? How you doing, brother? I missed the chat yesterday. Was I supposed to use the donation and hand out memberships? I'm just trying to make sure that if that's what you wanted me to do with it, that's what I do. But anyways, Rinks, hello, my brother. How you doing, nerd? In case anybody doesn't know, I only say that because he calls everybody nerd. So we love him like a brother. He's here every day. Appreciate him. RPM says, "Hey, Nitro John, how you doing, brother?" SCRTCH, would anyone like to buy a vowel? Hey. Oh, shit. Mark Nugent, what's up, brother? I still didn't see your email deal. Is it Gmail or Yahoo? I don't want to send out a bunch of random messages to people. Just all I need to know is it Yahoo or Gmail? All aspects in the house. What's up, brother? Big Boys Toys, how you doing? OG's in the house. What's up? He just says sup this time. He didn't say anything about no need to fear. So he must not be here. Luck of Wisdom. Good evening, everyone. How are you doing, brother? Glad to see you made it back. Let's see. Bob RC, what's going on, my brother? How you doing? Rick says you're a meanie. I am not. You're the one that calls me nerd every time you talk to me. Jason Kelly, what is going on? We're assuming now that you and Kim come on here separately that she's got her own phone. I'll say hi to her when I see her pop up. If she's there listening with you though, hello Kim, how you doing? Oh, there's OG. No need to fear. OG is here. Joshua Riggs, what's going on? I think I seen you in here the other day. Either way, welcome to the show. Glad you made it. Hope you enjoy. Let's see here. I think Mark just popped in, said hi, and bounced. Michelle's in the house. What's going on? How's everybody doing tonight? I don't know about you guys, but it was cold and windy here today, so even if I wasn't working until the sun went down, I probably wouldn't have gone out and ran any nitro. But I hope you guys get to. What up, Rings? I mean, Scratch. Off the guy, what is up, my brother? How you doing? I don't know how many more days I can do these. I don't know how long ago it was that you got the gift. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Hell yeah. All right, well, Mark, if you're listening, I'm just going to send emails out to every domain that I can put together with the name that you gave me, brother. I hope eventually I get to you, because I definitely want you to have your gift. Let's see here. Where are we at? I think what we're going to do is put the shocks on, and then I'm going to take you guys over to the sink with me, and we're going to clean up the 7.7 Beast, and then we're going to drop it in. And the reason that I want to do that before putting on this bottom plate is because once we get this bottom plate in position, like, get in there, like that, I can't get to the back engine mount bolts. So like literally any time that you want to take out the engine with the with the mount, you have to take off that bottom plate. All right, let's see here. All Asbury says is cold and rainy. He's having nitro withdrawal. Yeah, me too. Just going and running on Sundays ain't enough. Anybody combining good Black Friday deals? I haven't seen anything yet, brother. The only reason I go to Walmart is to see the Walmartians walking around and hunting for the lady in her pajamas. Hugh just got off work. Cool. That means he'll probably be in here soon. Alrighty. So I finished getting these cleaned up last night. Topped them off with some oil. So now we just gotta get them back in here. Let's see, are these all the same? I think these are all the same. I need to get another one of these things bent. Just a little bit anyways. Alright, looks like these are all the same. And everybody's got the crap weather, it sounds like. So I found a nice little deal on eBay, and my wifey let me get myself an early Christmas present. Can't wait to show it to you guys. But it's a surprise, so don't even ask. Because I'm not going to tell you. I'm telling you right now, OG, it won't be up for trade. I don't want you getting your hopes up. Although I won't blame you if you ask for a trade. Get in there. Yeah, this screw being bent makes it kind of a pain in the butt. It's like I gotta thread it through. I need a new hand driver, just the 2.0. I mean, I've turned a lot of screws with it, but I didn't think them things were supposed to round off. But this one's still good. But I was cranking on some screws on that jamming that I probably should have heated up more before I attempted. You know, when they wouldn't come off, I probably cranked on them too hard. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it, but kind of rounded that tip a little bit. A little bit more. Kim's in the house. What's up? Yeah, Ring says he had some pretty nice weather in Pennsylvania today. Don't worry, it's coming your way, brother. SLC Nitro, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Glad you can make it. Did it really not go down any further? There's like no droop to that at all. This side's the same way. What the hell's stopping it? So I guess we have to go this way. I've never seen an RC with like absolutely no droop. Get in there. Yep, you were welcome, brother. Hell yeah, got a nice little house full of awesome peeps. That's odd. All right. The shocks are on. I guess the front end's about the same with not having much droop. Sky's the limit. This almost has me wanting to finish my motor and wheel slash 4x4. Almost. Well, I mean, you know, that's what we're here for, is to make people want to work on their RCs. Nah, we're just here having fun. Thank you for joining in. Okay, so I need the bag with these screws. Okay, so this should be a servo screw. I think that's a servo screw, except now this is plastic. So I have to get another screw for this one. Let's see, what did those go to? I don't know. I'm gonna have to pull my little diagram back up. Anyways, we can set these off to the side for now. We'll put the engine in anyways. Oh, I remember now with those two washers that we put back there as spacers, and I wasn't for sure what they came from. The inside of this, so this truck comes with a little support here. It was on the inside of this. I don't think we have to have them, and I do have more, but now I remember where they came from. Anyways, hey, my baby doll's in the house. How you doing? Nitro White's in the house. Says, yo, what's up? 700, you give me HPI 25 with the brand new OG motor you got. Oh, you want one of the OG motors? The original one you got, I think you have. The OG 25 engine, don't you? Yeah. We'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk about it. See what we can do. Finish it, my kids will want to run it. My kids were never like really into it. I think they liked kind of doing it with me, but you know, my son's got his own buggy, but like they're not as into it as me. If that makes sense. All right, let's see. All right, guys, give me just a second. I'll be right back. There's that behemoth. The Behemoth with its own Goodyear blimp. I mean, he's giving you 700 for the technically brand new Savage 25. You know, it's a damn good offer. Like I said, we'll chat off air. Alright. Damn it, I need my needle nose so I can pull this apart. Oh, shit. So, channel locks it is, damn it. Crap. I always try not to sneeze on camera, but it's like it just knows I'm on camera. It's time to sneeze. Yeah, channel locks is not ideal for this, that's for sure. Come on. God, that thing is huge. That thing's got good tight compression. I know you guys can't really tell how much pressure I'm putting on that, but like it's pretty tight. But JP said that this was pretty much brand new piston and sleeve, so I'm not going to tear this down completely. I just want to clean it up a little bit. And look, this air filter is filthy. I'm just going to go in there and hit it with some WD-40 and a toothbrush. See if I have one of those little rubber caps. That one's too big. There we go. I don't really want to take this, man, that thing just looks intimidating. Looks like one of them old school fans with the metal blades that'll take a finger off. But like, I really don't want to take it apart. I think I can clean around it. Let's see from the back side here. Ooh. Come on, you gonna fit over that? Probably gotta take that. I hope a normal gasket will fit this. It looks different. I think it's the same. That doesn't fit very tight. That's not going to fit over it. I wonder if I got any different sizes or if they're all the same. all the same. All right, that should protect it enough. It's like holding a freaking snake in your hands. All right. Reminds me of like those jumbo sea scallions or scallop, whatever. And the texture of it, when you squeeze it, kind of feels the same. Almost like a thick mussel. Tip of the day, just sand down the end of your driver until it's true again. Bam, like new. That's a good point. I'm gonna have to give it a try. Who are you telling to kick rocks, OG? Is it something I said? I can't say hi to everyone. Do what? No trade. Can't text well. Oh, Hugh. My chat keeps locking up. I don't like it. Compression test on the Sin. Yeah, a little bit. It should have pretty good compression on it. It's supposed to have like a brand new piston and sleeve. Yeah, this thing's really, it's not bad. Just, I don't know, I don't know if JP was joking or what, but it says something about coal dust. And some of it looked like it could have been coal dust. I don't know if the previous owner was running an old coal mine, or maybe JP was. Other than that, not too bad. Like I told him, it's not bad. I just want to make it like new again and put my own dirt on it. You know, I can't get one brand new. I can get one that's like new. know there's probably about 4 or 5 of you in there saying, get you a parts cleaner, whatever the hell you guys are calling it. Subsonic cleaner or something like that. As they say, this is like therapy. I like doing it. If I just put them in a bin and hit the button and walk away, it wouldn't be the same. Yeah, OG, after you see what I got coming, you're going to want the same thing. I guarantee it. Actually, hold on a sec. Now she's shiny. It's pretty cool. It's one of the first used exhaust pipes I've seen that doesn't have like all the caked on oil, making it look like trash. I don't know if that's just a difference in the material that they used on these, or if it's just been taken care of that well. I feel like no matter how much you try to take care of these, they always get that fuel, oil, dirt, caked on like that. They always look like that. So I'm actually pretty impressed with this. Goodyear blimp with a tail. What you guys got going on? Reminds me of the MG 8.0. Just a huge hunk of motor. Yeah, I've never had the 8.0. I have the 4.6. But yeah, dude, like, this thing's a freaking beast. I mean, just compared to my hand alone, like, enormous. Ultrasonic cleaner. Thank you, Sky. Yep. Don't forget to get behind the ears. Hoping I don't get too much up under that bell gear and it slips. Hopefully anything I get in there it'll burn it out. I think we'll take this bell off though, just make sure we get the bearings dry. Can gas be home in about 10 minutes. There's on a mount and an exhaust header. Put the 8.0 motor in my Revo. That would have been cool. You call that scrubbing? The brush still has bristles. Nice wrist action. I'll get the heat gun on it just to help dry up some of the spots that are buried. And I wasn't aiming to get it perfect. I just wanted to get some of the grease and grime off of it. Got WD-40 under my ring and just slides right off. Alright, let's see. Might as well clean that bowl and spoon while you're over there. Nope. I just dirtied it up earlier. I'm not going to clean it right now. Ooh, nice. It broke free nice and easy. I like it. Freaking flywheel bell gear's got some weight to it. The old horseshoe. Where's that? Yeah, there we go. The old horseshoe clutch. When I first fired up, it's probably going to be slipping a little bit. Man, there was some tight springs in there. Holy shit. Man, I didn't know I got these tiny little bearings. Oh, maybe they're normal. It looked like they were really small. They don't seat in there like most bells. Can you guys see that? It's just like a big open tube. Yeah, they look like real thin bearings for a second, but they're the normal, what, 4 by 5 by 13 or by 11 or something like that. And I would say somebody was running this in a freaking coal plant. That is some black dirt. 5x10x4. Thank you, OG. I knew it was something like that. Careful with that bell. Trying to find those gears for that base was tough. Found the small gears, but can't find the bigger one. Yeah, thanks for the info, brother. Yeah, that's probably why we'll never really truly run this truck a lot. We'll run it, but not going to be a lot. Not unless I can get like extra stock of parts. Yeah, that thing is freaking Goliath. Yeah, I have never seen a bell that size. I know I've showed you guys this before, but here's your standard 13 bell for a buggy or truggy. Either way, oh, gotta get you on camera. Huge difference. I think that's a low C for like the buggies and truggies, 1/8 scale. That looks like it'd be a pain in the ass to take these shoes on and off. Almost seems like they got new shoes on them. Wonder how much runtime they got. Clutch bill for a nitro helicopter is bigger than your palm. Holy crap. That is crazy. Or 511.4. Yeah, it's something like that. Not 100% sure. We're gonna put a dab of Loctite on this, because if not, it's definitely gonna come out on us. Always does. How come your lives don't have commercials? Hey, commercial, just wondering if you turn them off or something. So I went in the settings one day and I turned the monetization on for these lives, and it brought up the commercials, but then it didn't stay on. And the reason I know that is because once the lives are over, it says monetization off, and I always have to go in and turn it back on. So I think that's probably why. And I hate commercials too. Especially hate doing that to you guys. But at the same time, you know, if you want to get any revenue out of these, even though it ain't much, you gotta have that monetization on. But I don't know why it didn't stay on. There's like a settings thing in here, and I went in and I turned it on a couple weeks ago when we were doing a live. But anyways, so didn't do anything major to it, just cleaned it up a little bit. Maybe we should hit it with the heat gun just to dry it up a little bit. Trying to drop the moisture so it doesn't sit there and rust. probably ain't gonna really rust too much because there's still some WD-40 on there. I can see it shining. I dried it out some. All right. That's what I heard you up to. What you talking about? Lotus, welcome to the show, brother. Did he get the ramp yet? No. Run in fear. I am here. I heard Lotus once fought Corn Pop at a pool and won. A roasted Cobra chicken. You guys is crazy. Needs a little bit of silicone on it. I don't like the way it pushes a gasket down. Guess I should zoom out so you guys can see a little bit better. Ouch. Can't get to the hole. Why is it scrunching up that gasket? I didn't notice it being like that before. Oh my God. Algae is ridiculous. Just a dab. That helped. Actually, what's really going to help is starting with this end. Oh, yay! Hopefully that gasket's got a good seal. Actually, I want to screw that down first. That one? I think it's that one. This is the oddball. Everything else I think has a home. Except this isn't long enough. I bet it's this guy. You guys can't see what the hell I'm doing. Barely, my bad. Oh, it must be the it's way bigger. It's huge. Sure is a 12. Yes, sir, Richard B. Welcome to the show, brother. How you doing? What size engine is it? It's a 7.7. I see. Of course, slaps the crap out of himself. Oh, corn pop. Right. I think I'm gonna put the Loctite on here first. Make sure these are good and Loctited in. This thing's got a lot of power and vibration. Definitely want to make sure that these don't come out. I've never seen these before. These have like a regular wrench or bolt style head plus the Allen. You are a pain in the butt. Looks like when this guy de-anodized this engine plate, like he left the bolts in and the engine mount attached, and it left all the green around where they were. That was crazy. Oh, looks like Grandma Vic left and I didn't say bye to her. Told Grandma Vic, I said, see ya. Almost like it could slide forward a little bit. I just want to see that everything is lined up. It's going to work. Turn the wheels. Won't do it. And that inner gear. So like, small one has a small tick. The big one has no tick. Yeah, some of these transmissions work weird. go. It was like it wouldn't engage. But because I don't have the front hooked up to anything, it's just free spinning. Alright, well, seems like things are moving kind of freely, but with the spring on here, it engages the brake. So I'm having trouble making it work by hand, but I don't know, what do you guys think about that mesh? It's like it lets me get that one, you can hear it, but can't hear anything on the big one. I mean, it doesn't sound like it's... I can't really give it a good spin. It doesn't sound like it's super tight. I think the engine's in there a little crooked. Yeah, mounting this one's a little different than what I'm used to. Alright, let's see. I mean, it spins freely. I think we're going to try that. Unless you guys got any thoughts other than getting out the ramp. Oh, thank you, big boys. Says it's looking good, coming together nicely. I need to center the servos before I screw on the servo horn. Jeez. That was too tight. Okay, I'll grab the controller for this. stop there. Alright, so one is the steering. No. Yeah, definitely time for a new remote. So now we have everything. That screw isn't going to work. I see the problem. I got it on the wrong side. You put it on the wrong side. Of course, now I can't get to it. Come on, get in there. Doesn't it go like that? Yeah. Well. Something wasn't lined up right, so it's got to be something different than what we had. Looked better than it did. So. It's been a while since I've messed with this controller. I figured it out. Almost. Now, I'll put this in a better position. I know, guys, I'm not in the best position for you to see. Maybe that's a little better. There. It's more along the lines of where it needs to be. We might have a winter chicken dinner. Where's my little guy? There it is. We'll probably have to do some adjustments out in the field as well with these linkages. May have a better idea once I get the tires on it. Hopefully my endpoints for the throttle 2. Servo may not be strong enough. Working on some better servos though, so hopefully it won't be an issue. I mean, that's full throttle there, full brake. A lot faster response time than that other servo. Of course, we won't know if the steering's right for a moment. Okay, that screw should be this guy. Yeah, this guy. This guy right here. And yes, I lock all metal to screw spots. All of them. All right. Whoa! That's a little too far. I hate this wheel. Forward and reverse. For some reason, these drivers seem to have better tips than the handhelds. A little bit too much. Maybe a little bit more on this one. I think when we was trying to run this before, it kept kicking into neutral. It was almost like we didn't have these set tight enough that it would hold it in the position that we wanted. Let go. Let go. Little tappy tap. So that's held tight with that spring. Hoping you guys can see that. And that's held tight with that spring, so it shouldn't kick out of gear now. Alright, I like it. Ooh. We are not running a failsafe, so... Huh. Alright. Let's not have a failsafe. I feel like this does. Maybe this controller didn't have a failsafe. It's been so long since I've messed with this. Ooh. Yeah, this freaking remote sucks. What the hell did I do? Did I hit that button? I don't know. I don't think it really matters. Anyways. Yeah, apparently there's no failsafe on this. I thought there was. That's alright. I mean, we don't really plan on running it. This is just to get it set up. Alright. And maybe it does have a failsafe. I just need to look it up. I don't remember. The measurements, I can go 285 squared on the RS. Would require a different offset from the front to the back of the wheel with a custom offset. It's like 4K, so wow. I'm glad I only mess with RCs. So much cheaper. Alright. So now that we've got the engine in there, oh, you know what? Well, how in the hell is that supposed to work? Let go of me. I'm hooked. That seems weird. need Loctite on this too. There's so many extra things built within this RC that just make it more, tougher, more durable, more tank-like. And the fact that all this contraption here holding the exhaust in place is just one example. This. Okay. Not that one. This one. Yeah, so it comes with these little rubber bushing things. Apparently I've lost the one on the other side. So we're going to take a little dab of fuel tubing. Just to give it that little bit of bushing. I don't know if it didn't come with it or if I lost it. Oh, cool, it fits down in that hole. Yeah, so you can just cut off little tiny pieces of this and basically make your own. I'm gonna say that's probably one of the little things that's gonna be hard to get with this truck. I don't want it flopping around, so there we go. Yeah, the nipple in this gas tank is huge. Alright, well there's the whole back half of it in the center. Got a couple extra screws here. Let's see if we can figure out where they go. Okay, I think I know where all of those back there go. Is there anything up here missing? Of course, I put the fuel tank on before I put the bottom plate on. Oops. Done. I need a fourth one. There it is. Aw. Put pressure on my Loctite. I don't think you can see it from up there, but put pressure on my Loctite bottle and I dropped a bunch of Loctite. Pissing me off. One thing I hate about stainless steel screws is they don't stick to the screwdriver. Tired of playing around with this shit. Get in your hole. Can't remember how these were. How these went. If it was the long ones in the back. Okay. Main thing is when you're putting those long screws in, you just want to make sure that they don't bottom out and then strip out the threads, bottom out and it's still sticking up out of there. I think this is one of the servo screws. Having one extra screw ain't bad, huh? You know what? So those two go in here, and it locks into the servo, or the steering bell crank, I think is what you call it. The steering post. Okay, so we pretty much know where all these screws go. So we'll just put them back in here until we're ready. Now we got to tear the front down. How's everybody doing in the chat? This ain't IKEA. Oh, you get paid on Thursday morning, Rinks? I get paid Friday morning. But Thursday I get to see my check stub to know just how poor I'm going to be for the next week. Oh, thank you, Hugh. Says, man, this is looking good. Thing's gonna be a beast. You know what? We're gonna take the easy road. What do they call it? The easy button? Get out of there. Everything appears covered in oil. I think one of these shocks blew up. That is loose. One or the other. Anyways. Gonna order some XXX NT parts and go to a trophy race on Saturday. My wallet's taking a beating this week. All the things we do to act like children, right? Come on, give it to me. It won't come out. Oh man, not even in freaking picture. Sorry guys. How's that? Is that better? Uh Hey Riggs, how old is that XXXNT? Those things have been around for a while. Or do you know what year that the one you have came out? What's everyone got for sale? I never really have anything for sale until somebody asks about it and offer the right trade or cash. I never think of my stuff as being for sale. I like to collect stuff, you know? Kind of like some people say, I like to get it to have it. I don't get it to flip it. Early 2000s? Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. How long has it been since they've made those? Because I thought they were still making them as of a couple years ago. But I could be way off. Four? Yes. 4 and 1. Got a Duratrax and Nitro Quake. Is that the one you had in your video recently? I see one for sale on eBay, but I just don't know enough about them. And I don't like spending a bunch of money on something if I can't get parts for it and fix it. Is it for sale? Yes. How much was it? God, it wasn't very expensive. It was either $100 or less, like maybe 80 or 100. But I don't. You know what? I think the one I saw, I actually converted it to electric, if I remember correctly. I'm like, why would you do that? Just go buy electric, people. Quit trying to turn nitros into things they don't want to be. Stop doing that. Nitros don't want to be electric. Nitros want to be nitros. Wish this baggie would stay open. Open. You stay open. So I can just drop it in there. How much you trying to sell yours for? Lotus? I don't know if I'm interested. I'm just curious. Oh, and I got that very little cosmetic damage. I was thinking 200 for it. Yeah, I mean, if everything's running on it and it, is in good shape, it's probably worth that. I don't know. I couldn't say. Pretty sure that one that I saw they had converted to electric. I've been just kind of skimming through and I've seen a few different things, so I may be off. But that Stampede, I meant to tell you, I got the that axle fixed. So the axle at the very end of the plastic had popped out of the end of the plastic, and there was no way to get it to stay in there. So basically, it was trash. But I had an old Rustler one sitting around, so I just used it, and truck works again. I haven't ran it. We'll get it out and run it again at some point. But it was an easy fix. It just sucks that them things are like basically just pressed in there. I wonder if I should heat this. Try this once. If this doesn't work, then we'll heat it. Yeah. We don't need no stinking heat. Damn. Okay. I think we're gonna need some heat. Hopefully. Strip that out. Nope, spinning freely. Where's the heat gun? It's right here. Found it. But I mean, at least it's spinning. It's not just completely locked in there. Wish I made those little nuts on the end of that longer. Heat works every time. So, for those of you who have a stuck screw, just use heat. And don't even take that much heat, you know. I thought I gave you a parts bag. Swear there was a new axle. You know, there might be. Yep, there might be. I just know that when I saw it, I was like, "Ooh, I think I got one of these in a bag that I have that had old Rustler parts in it." Sure enough, had the same piece. So, but hey, if I got another one, that's good. Got more backup. Last year, the Lucy, blah 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 blah, was produced was 2005 to the best. Oh, okay, that's the last year they did it. Funny part is back in the day, build's pretty much the same as the TLR 22 SCT 3.0. They didn't change much in 20 years. Just changed the name on it. I like those little 2.2 or whatever that they are. The TLR, I think it's a 2.2 or the 22. The little two-wheel drive buggies. They're kind of neat. Oh, I don't want to take this completely apart. There's probably no need to take it completely apart. I'll check the bearings in it when I decide to give it a bath, though. I do like the ones that are chrome, but I like this as well. Is it missing screws? Can't tell if it's missing screws. I think it is. Two of them there on the bottom. Oh well, I might have some screws in my stock that'll work. Put my Losi Mini T 2.0 V2. Even though it's an E word, it's still so much fun. Yeah, some of the things can be a lot of fun. Lotus says, I don't know how that didn't strip. Because I'm good like that, man. I am good like that. Yeah, I was a little worried. I won't lie. The main thing is it was loose, you know, so there was a little bit of separation, or the whole thing itself was spinning. And this was spinning in the jaws. So that's why the screw didn't strip. It's the bearded magic, isn't it? I bet it is. Sure is possible. I think these are extra oily because one of the shocks came loose or blew a seal. Yeah, now that I've done the rear end, like all these pieces look familiar. Seems a lot easier. There's been a lot of nitros pop up on the market. When you message them, no one hits you back. There's a few reasons I don't mess around with Messenger. I mean, there's some good people on there, but a lot of shady people. eBay, there's a lot of expensive, overpriced stuff, but at the same time, you can find reasonably priced stuff as well. You just gotta stay away from the shady ones. And eventually, they realize that nobody's buying their shit because somebody else is selling it cheaper. And they stop with their shenanigans. Yeah, so these on the rear metal. Hold on, stuff. Blah. Just lay down. JW, what's up? How you doing? Still kicking and screaming. I scored pretty good on Marketplace and also been aggravated. Can't win them all. That is true. That is true. Post it, just answer. So, someone back. Hugh and his fat fingers. Put your fingers on a diet. What makes me mad is I work BS. People on their phone 90% of the time, but they want me to believe you're at work. I mean, most people can't stay off their phone even at work. I have to use my phone a lot for work, and then, of course, like everybody else, there's times when I'm on there and I probably shouldn't be. Off of there. Let's go. I thought, it's a little screw. It won't be so bad. Negative, Ghost Rider. Let's go. Oh, shit. I don't know how well you guys could see that, but she's bent. I don't like bent screws, but sometimes you just gotta deal with it. I find on eBay is when you're looking for discounted parts and they show the package with like a $4.99 on it, starting bid at $3,000. Oh shit. I mean, some of those prices are like 20 years old. So yeah, they're going to be a little bit more expensive these days, but to Hugh's point, some of the stuff is ridiculously priced. I mean, I scroll through the shit deals and I try to find the good deals. And like Rink said with Marketplace, you win some, you win some, you lose some. You can't win them all, right? Wrong bit. God. Get out of there. Ones that I really like are, you go to buy something, say tires, and they take shots of it to where, does it look like there's cracks in those tires? And then you get them, and there's cracks in those tires. That shit is very annoying. Or they say, engine has great compression, and then the brass bushing at the bottom of the connecting rod is broke. I don't know how many of you guys seen that video, but one of my Alpha Dragon 4s that I got had that issue, but the joke's on them because I put a brand new piston and sleeve in it, and it came with a connecting rod. And it turned out to be a little bit pricey for a used engine, but it's got all brand new internals in it, so. $45% to the price of a LRP 32. Has good compression 10 years ago. But no, it had good compression. I still have the piston and sleeve, and I can get a connecting rod for it. But they're in Canada, and it's like, what was it, like 40 bucks for the connecting rod, and another 25 or 30 for the shipping. So just haven't done it yet. Well, and I say that, so the new piston and sleeve that I bought came with a connecting rod, but I was thinking about getting an extra one in case, it got, loosened it up during the break-in, stretched it out, whatever. Big old beefy bastards. I thought for sure it would have like a 2.0 or something in it. No, it's still just a tiny 1.5 little grub screw. Doesn't make any sense. Guy bought the Savage 21 off of must have been a damn professional photographer when I met up with him an hour and a half away. It didn't look so great. I bought it anyways. I found out what some people will do. So, a buddy of mine, I rebuilt the Savage for him. You can go back like 8 or maybe 10 years back on this channel, and you'll see a nice Savage with a 21 body on it. It's got the K46, like the purple ones with the cuts down the side, like the engines that I've been getting recently. It's got trenchers on it. We put high voltage servos. I think they were all Savox. Badass truck. But I rebuilt it for him, and so when I went to get it from the guy, I did not realize it while I was there. But when I got it home and I started like really looking through it, in the pictures they had a purple aluminum rear bumper on it. And we didn't want aluminum anyways. We were just trying to get the truck, and I think we only paid like $100 for it, 125, something like that. When I got home, I realized it looked like the dude had hit a ramp, like a huge ramp, and he must have landed that thing straight up and down, because that purple bumper was folded up basically into the shock tower. And I don't know how I didn't notice it when I was there. And I called him up and I'm like, dude, this thing doesn't look like the picture. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, well, in the picture it had a bumper sticking out the back. In real life, the bumper is shoved up underneath the body. I said, what'd you do? After you took the picture, you went and jumped it off the roof? He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing wrong with it. And I'm like, oh, now you're just going to lie to me. Yeah. Shady ass people. But it turned out to be a decent truck. Just sucks when people do that. It's like, if it's got a problem, I want to know up front so I know what I'm getting into. Or if you take a picture of it looking good, don't go destroy it. Did that. What stuff my wife's name? She thinks she's getting a package. Off the guy. That is not nice. I at least tell my wife, like, hey, something's coming in your name. But it ain't for you. It's an addiction. A nitro addiction. It is very much an addiction. That's how I came up with the name for the channel. Even the 4 years that I was off and didn't want to mess with it, I could still feel the urge. I still knew that I was addicted. I knew I'd come back to it. I just, I had to spend money on other hobbies. Main one was guns. And it wasn't a hobby. So I had to take a break from this and make it a hobby. Just because I needed to have some guns. These are nice and beefy bearings. Crap comes in my name, and I'm like, damn, what I ordered. Can't slow down, Hugh. Oh no. That's some funny shit. Now, I never am able to order that many different things at a time, so I always know what's coming. And eBay's, or I don't know if it's eBay or, I mean, it has to be because, you know, if I just send something to the post office, it doesn't just notify me all the time. eBay constantly gives me notifications. So I know when it's out for delivery. I know when it's at the door. I gotta go catch y'all there. Have a good evening. Thank you, big boys. Appreciate you. RC Modified. What's up, brother? The Chewy order comes in my cat's name. He got a credit card application the other day. He was a registered Democrat. You better get rid of that thing. I mean, no, that's funny. That is some funny shit. Man, they make these things tight. She's a bit noisy. Put this shit out of the way. We'll just we'll finish this up here for a little bit, and then I was trying to show you guys how big these freaking teeth are. And I looked up to see if I was in the frame. I was like, my phone's dark. Stunking in the nursery, landed on a 21 box. Now it's on fire. Hey, stop that. I'm actually surprised they let me back in though. I figured it made me start over. Well, at least now we know. The phone dies, you get it turned back on, the live will continue. Thing's got some old nasty grease in them. I wonder if anybody will come back. Yes, as long as we don't leave it. That's cool. Yeah, I didn't know, but I know now. Yeah, I knew my phone needed to be plugged in, and then earlier when I went to the sink, unplugged it and never plugged it back in. Live streams will drain your phone though, pretty quick. Got my money's worth out of this rag. I hear people say these things are $6 a pack. I'm going to use it as much as I possibly can. Oh, still got a clean spot. That rag ain't done yet. Yeah, I've never seen diffs like this, so you can take off both ends. And I did on the center diff, and you just got this ring. But then the planet gears inside, like they don't have the pins that cross. They fit in these little, I don't know what you call it, like its own little plate. It's kind of neat. She's tight. Just tight like a tiger. It's like 20 years of tightness. the, the gasket just all three that I've opened up have been just like this. And what I've been doing to get it off. Where'd it go? Take the razor blade. Gotta find a good starting point though. Basically, just kind of gotta slice the gasket off of it. Some work better than others. Yay. I never said it was going to be easy. I want my needle nose. Stopping after work Friday. I got a pair at work, but I keep forgetting to grab them. Gotta have the tampons. At least Reese doesn't have to watch one of my videos. So you use the rag and OG uses the tampons. Just when my mom asked what I wanted for Christmas last year, I said blue shop towels or red shop rags and a case of brake cleaner. A case of brake cleaner? Jesus. She laughed and said, I'm serious. And I said, I'm serious. I need that shit. Gotta have the tampons. You realize you lost them 3 days ago and you haven't stolen a pair from work yet. Well, if I steal my guys' tools, then they're gonna come to me looking for tools. So it really doesn't work out very well. See, we're not union. We have to buy all our tools. All the other companies on site, they're union, and they don't buy their tools. They're not allowed to bring their tools in and the reason they told me was people get jealous. So if I go buy a nice drill and you're jealous, that means I can't use it. It sounded like the dumbest shit to me. So we're like the only company on site that has our own tools. If that makes any sense. Ugh. Yeah, like the only grease that you could see down in there was sitting right in the middle. Just all comes to a point. Good, I haven't stopped by the field yet. Well, the field is in Kansas City. I'm in Omaha, so that's a 2.5 hour drive. So next time I go to the field, I'm gonna look. I just can't go there until I go home. Yeah, so when I'm in that field, that's because I'm at home on the weekend. But like this weekend, I'm not going home. The wife's coming to see me, and we're gonna have date night, go out to dinner and stuff like that. So then Sunday after she leaves, I'm gonna go try and find. I know they got soccer fields and stuff here. Hopefully they're not playing on them, and go do a video there. But yeah, so that's why I have not gone to the field to look for my needle nose. Yeah, so has anybody ever seen this? There are no pins that cross inside of here for these. These just sit in the sides like this around the big gear. Exactly, OG. The field is in a different state. Yeah, if the field was here and I hadn't gone back to get them, yeah, I'd totally be making fun of myself. What are you doing, stupid? And it's weird, these smaller gears, they just like fit inside of like a little, like they just kind of lock into there. There's nothing holding them in. Like I thought they were pressed or had some sort of pin or something, and then one of them fell out and I was like, uh-oh, that's not good. But I just set it back down in there and it works fine. See? Yeah, weird. I've never seen that before. You gotta get it kind of lined up just right. Sets back down in there and then just spins around. He's surrounded by Karens. The reason you don't run them there, neighbors don't like it. So, being that it's an apartment complex, I don't want to annoy people. And then at the same time, there's some shady people around. Not all of them. I mean, I got some pretty nice neighbors. But, you just know when somebody's shady, unless you've never been around shady people. And I don't want them to know what I have. Even though I'm sure a few of them see me carrying stuff in and out of the car, But like I go right out the sliding glass door. I know a lot of you on here have seen, or like when I paint, out that sliding glass door, my car's straight out there, and I take everything out that door. So it's minimal that people that see what I'm doing. But, yep, both those reasons. Man, it's weird. One night I had somebody knock on the sliding glass door, and I was like, what in the hell? and I've never seen this girl before. But I looked at her through the glass, and she said, "You got a phone charger I could use?" And she held up her phone, and I was like, "No." And I just, because I just peeked through the blinds. I just let the blinds go. Never heard from her again. So I don't know what that was about. I can speculate. I mean, hell, back it was still cold out, so it was like late winter, early spring. SWAT was out here for hours. Had somebody barricaded in one of his apartments, and they had the drone out shooting off flashbangs. I've got the video recording of a flashbang going off. Scared the shit out of me. But yeah, just one of those situations where I don't want to draw any attention. And it'd be a different story if I like knew some of the people. I haven't really been here that long, and really not trying to know a bunch of people. I mean, I know I'm doing videos all the time and on camera. You guys think I'm a people person, but really I'm not. I usually just stick to myself and don't really do much. And this is kind of a fun way to meet people without actually having to meet people or deal with things. I wouldn't mind like getting together with pretty much everybody that's in these chats all the time and like hanging out for like a weekend bash or something. I think that'd be cool. But not really much of a people person. What do they call it? Introvert? Somebody doesn't really go out much. Like if it wasn't for work and having to go groceries and running RCs, I'd probably never leave. It's only because I have to. A hobbit. Yeah. I used to have a buddy that he would call me a hobbit all the time, mainly because I'm short, but also because I never really wanted to go anywhere. He always wanted to go out to the clubs and hang out and this and that, and it's like, no, I don't want to go. But Lotus, I think you meant hermit. I'll be amazed if I can pull this off without my needle nose. Oh, wow. Sometimes I amaze myself. I did it with a screwdriver instead of needle nose. What is it? 8:51. All right. I'll wash my hands real quick. Oh, and speaking of the neighborhood, I actually had the cops knock on the door once, and they said that they had a phone call of a domestic violence, and all they got was the apartment number, but not necessarily the building. So they were just trying to find out where it was. And I was like, "Oh, it's just me here. Let them come in and search." And they said, "All right, thank you. Have a good night." Weird. I've been here just about a year now, and I've seen a lot of interesting things. But yeah, that's why I stick to myself, and I don't go out and make a bunch of noise and run my toys outside. But I could see you in the battle armor with the huge axe, so maybe dwarf. Yes. He's like, "No, I meant hobbit." I know you did. Yeah, exactly, OG. Why you like staying home? Because all my cool shit's there. Richard B still in the house. What's up? Always something sticky with nitro engines and surprises. Yes. Yeah, we had a few surprises, but so all we have left is the front end. It's all tore down now. It needs a bath. Put some grease in the diff. Clean up the shocks. They either blew a seal or just cap came loose or something. Leaked everywhere. But once I get this stuff washed, put it all back together, and we should have a good running truck. But, oh shit. That's all we're gonna do for tonight. Another stream, no ramps. OG, you stop that. Yeah, he meant Hobbit. Stop that. Yep, no ramp tonight. I'm hoping Sunday, depending on the weather. I don't know what it's supposed to do. If it's like it was today, hell no. I don't like I like cold, but I don't like it when the wind's blowing cold. That shit cuts right through you like a damn ice knife. But we're getting there with this truck. It's surprisingly easier than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like a huge hassle. But I think I'll work on it tomorrow night after work. It's almost past nitro time. Ah, shit. But yeah, I think I'll probably end up finishing this up tomorrow. And then I'm going to try and run it Sunday. Maybe, possibly. Got a couple trucks on the slate ready to go. So, but anyways, it's been a blast. It sucks that we lost the stream for a minute. Thanks for hanging out, the few of you that did. Hanging out with me till the end. Appreciate it. Fist bump, everybody. Yeah, like I said, have a good night, guys. Thanks for hanging. I will see you guys possibly Sunday, but for sure Monday. Same time, same place. Thank you very much. Much love, guys, and peace.